My brother showed up at my door screaming like a child, demanding I fix everything. But he didn't realize the locks were already changed, on my door, and on my heart. I remember standing there, wine glass sweating in my hand, when my nephew, my own brother's kid, slurred out those words that cut deeper than any knife, "She's just the sad aunt who buys love." And then came the laughter. Not just from him, but from everyone. His mother cackled like it was the best joke of the night. My brother chuckled. Even my mom tried to cover her mouth, but her eyes were smiling too. Do you know what that feels like? To realize you're not family, you're entertainment? Every giggle, every side glance, it was like they were all in on the same cruel secret. But I didn't flip the table. I didn't scream or storm out. I stayed quiet. Too quiet. Just standing there while the same boy whose rent, tuition, and groceries I paid for humiliated me in front of the people I'd been holding up for years. When the laughter died down, I slipped out. No dramatic exit, no final words. Just silence. But as I drove home, one thought coiled itself around my mind like smoke: don't bite the hand that feeds you. I could have cut them off right then. Instead, I decided something better. Not revenge, but a lesson. And it wouldn't be quick. No, it would be slow, precise, unforgettable. Because here's what no one at that table seemed to remember: Chase's shiny apartment near campus, with its central air and fancy gym? That was mine. Legally mine. Without me, he couldn't rent a shoebox. So while they were probably still licking barbecue sauce off their fingers and laughing about poor Aunt Grace, I was on the phone with his landlord. Calm. Professional. I offered an extra month's rent and a relisting fee if they cleared him out within the week. Papers signed by morning. Done. The next day, I woke up to 22 unread messages. My brother's first: "What did you do?" Chase's second: "Are you kidding me right now?" Missed calls from my mom. I didn't answer a single one. And that's when the panic started. Apparently, Chase had been gaming all night and missed the email. It wasn't until noon when he opened his door to find the eviction notice taped there like a cruel prank. First, he thought it was a mistake. Then, a joke. Then came the screaming. Meanwhile, I was at home in silk pajamas, pouring oat milk into my coffee, scrolling through real estate listings just for fun. Because I could. My phone buzzed, and I just let it pile up. Nate, my brother, switched straight into rage mode. Text after text: "You need to fix this. This isn't funny. He has nowhere to live." I could practically hear his spoiled little bark, the one he'd used since childhood whenever anyone dared to tell him no. Kayla, his wife, went softer. "Grace, let's not escalate. Can we talk this out like family?" Family. That word felt like a leash. They didn't understand. I wasn't snapping. I was finally seeing clearly. And I'd picked up the scissors. By afternoon, the group chat I hadn't seen light up since Christmas suddenly came alive again. Family only. The same one they booted me from back in January when I skipped Dad's birthday. Now, suddenly, I was invited back. My mom: "Grace, please. You've made your point. Can we calm down?" My dad: "This isn't how we handle things. Chase is young. You made a mistake." But family doesn't turn on each other over a joke.